We basically got about, I don't know, what, 40 k's down the road. Sunshine for the first time in ages, blue sky for the first time in ages, solar streaming in to the van for the first time in ages. Last night was sick. It was like a beautiful spot here and we had so much fun. I think we're going to brave it and I think we're going to go get wet and see what happens. Hopefully no one gets eaten.
Is it safe to jump in?
It's been awesome. So this spot, would recommend. We basically got about, I don't know, what, 40 k's down the road?
Yeah.
40 k, I think about 40 k's down the road from Drysdale River Station. We came across this beautiful, like, rivery sort of creek crossing yesterday, and there was a bunch of people camped up on this little spot here. I was like, oh, that looks like such a sick spot, and it's like an oasis down there. I'll show you in a second. But basically, the ground is like pretty unlevel here, and probably one of the main benefits that we've loved with this van is having airbags. We never had airbags before. It's so easy. We've just got like a little spirit level that we put on the front. We know it's sort of level front to back, but it's got to go down on that side. And then over here, so simple. There's just two switches for the left and the right airbag. So we just want to deflate the right airbag. It's so good. It's so satisfying every time I do it. I'm going to check that level and almost bang on. There's one more tiny little bit. And all of this is controlled pretty much from here. There's a switch inside for the onboard air compressor. Good? Happy days. We are level. On the other side, there's actually onboard air compressor in there as well and a little tank. And pretty much you just flick that switch and you got to keep that tank pressurized and it just does what it needs to do. I don't think I would ever have a van without airbags after doing this. Like, leveling any other way is just so infuriating, like a total chumps game, because you have spent so much time trying to get it right, and I'm like OCD about it. This, perfect.
Do you think we should sell these?
Spin effects, ginger beer. We're running one of my long shots down there. The kids have gone down to throw some stones in the water.
He also paid them $10 to be quiet.
I did, I paid them $10 to be quiet. $10 each. Well, I don't want the noise, like, you want like the sound of the birds and the sound of the natural environment to be prevalent. But I also, like, I want us to be in it, I want it to be in it, I want the kids to be in it. Do you want to be in it? We should be in it. We should go down there together and have a drink just down by the water. In fact, we should go down there now. Come on. Morning. What a day. Sunshine for the first time in ages. Blue sky for the first time in ages. Solar streaming in to the van for the first time in ages. Last night was sick. It was like a beautiful spot here and we had so much fun. We just made up a new plan, so we're going to stay here maybe another night. It's going to be a nice warm day today and hopefully someone comes past and tells us we can swim.
For the last time, there's no crocodile. There's not enough water for a crocodile.
All right, let's chuck you in then.
No!
Okay. Look at Mum's like ultra crafted boat. She's like tied it together with grass and Dale's is a stick. Mum's has a leaf sail. Clearly over
These frogs, are these cane toads? Will you be squishing them?
Nah, just leave them. Live and let live, man.
Wait, what if I put a frog as my human?
I haven't seen any cane toads, babe. And they're off and they're racing. Oh, here we go.
I'm going the wrong way.
Alright, so this is basically the battery system control center and it's a submarine display, which is a fairly common sort of display for these sorts of systems. And in behind that, and underneath this seat, you basically got a 2000 watt inverter. There's a 300 amp hour lithium. We've got 600 watts of solar on the roof. That comes standard. Out the back I've got a 200 watt King's panel, which is pretty dodgy, I think, to be honest, that panel, but it does the job. We're charging a lot of batteries and stuff like that, so we need full sun and we do need that extra panel out. Usually from this system in full sun, we'll generate about 30 amps. But if you were just running this internal fridge, I cannot see you ever having to get an external panel, cannot see you ever having to worry about recharging or anything like that. It's just running two big fridges, especially with a big freezer compartment and the 95 litre up front. You know, you've got a bit more draw with something like that. What I love about this system is that when you turn your inverter on, all of your GPOs are wired. You've got two GPOs out here, and then there's two GPOs in here. So as soon as you turn this on here, you've got your power outside, you can run your coffee machine, you can run your kettle, you can do whatever you need to do. And Katie has been running the coffee machine flat out. It's also super convenient to have heaps of USBs throughout the van, so 2 per port, and then there's a 12 volt SIG socket there too. And then over the back, like all the beds have their own USBs. Everyone's sort of got what they need to not have just cords everywhere. You can kind of like push them back into the corners and stuff like that, which helps and just keeps things a bit more tidy. Look, so we're back in full sun now. It says we've only got 45 minutes until we're fully charged, and that's, yeah, happy days. Anyway, that's the battery system. If you got any questions, hit us up in the comments. What's in here? Mate, have a look at those. We had a look at the wiki camps for here because we didn't even look at this, we just saw this spot on the way past. Apparently it's a day use area. It's not on here as a camp spot, but everybody camps here. Ranger drove past today, didn't seem to have an issue with it. So yeah, ripping spot, but we weren't sure about crocs here in this water, but now it's okay. Like apparently people are swimming in here. You can see like a little freshie's eyes at night, and that's about it. But I think we're going to brave it, and I think we're going to go get wet and see what happens. Hopefully no one gets eaten.
Wet.
Are you ready? Did you get eaten?
No.
Lucky. All right.
Because I'm all...
So we'll get this food sorted, and then we might let those cool down while we go for a dip, and then come back and have some pies. Jeez, it's a hard life, isn't it? It is a hard life. You could have this hard life too. Do it.
With you.
What's the verdict, Dale?
Very good. I love it.
It's delicious. Thank you, Chef.
10 out of 10.
Of course, Jamie's pies, Mum.
They're really nice in the barbecue, giving them like that.
Has it? Got a good flavour, eh?
The temperature's perfect and the roll is crispy.
And the pastry is so light and fluffy. The meat is delicious. It has a barbecue flavour.
Absolutely awesome, Jamie.
Recipe.
Yes, we'll get the recipe. Good on you, Jamie. Wildflower and broom. Best pies ever. Well, that was epic. We have given it a swim. We're all still alive. No crocs, well not yet, that we've seen. And yeah, looks good. Oh, have a look at Katie's loaf of bread. What do you want to...
Get shot.
Yeah, do you think that?
But I think for now, I'm kind of overholding the camera, overdoing the filming thing. I'm gonna go have a beer down by the water, hang out with the crew, and peace out for a little bit. So, see you later. Leveled up the van again, and yeah, we're having one more little... We've actually been skinny dipping down in the river here because there's no one around, man. Like, there's literally, I reckon we've seen 1 to 2 cars a day, if that, and it's just been, yeah, it's been awesome. So this spot, would recommend. Absolutely beautiful, especially later in the season like now when there's just no one around, because apparently this can get super busy. But right now, whoop, some nudie roodies. No, there's no filming. All right, we're gonna go get wet and then we're gonna get in the car and next stop, Ellenbray. What just happened then, Nudie Rudy?
Oh my god, so I'm walking back to the caravan all nudie Rudy because I'm like, there's no one out here. I haven't seen a car all morning. And so I'm walking up and then all of a sudden a freaking car comes. I run back. And then he stopped for a bit and we're like,
That was actually hilarious. That was actually hilarious. I was like, are you sure you don't want the towel? Like, you sure you don't want... No, I don't need it. She's like, and I'm like, oh, that's a car. And she legged it, mate. Like, that was the fastest I think I've ever seen Kate move. Very funny times. Now, on to Ellenbray. See ya.